guys, so today I'm going to be filming my September wrap-up and my October TBR, and I did not read a lot of books this month. If you saw my last TBR, I had, like 7 books planned. I read 3 and 3/4 of a book, but that's okay. It's just one of those weeks, months, crap. Christmas is coming. Okay, let's get started. So, I think I finished Queen of Shadows, like that was my crossover book, like early September 4th or something, but I mean, I didn't put it on my Goodreads because I didn't want to lose the original date that I read it, so I don't know for sure, so we're just going to keep Queen of Shadows out of this. So the first book that I read in the month of September was Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas. 5 stars. That's all I have to say about it. I do have a book talk planned. Obviously, I should probably upload all of the other book talks for this series before I upload this one. I have them edited. I'm not on top of anything right now. This book was phenomenal. So I finished this book on September 6th. I didn't read anything for 2 weeks, and then I read this book again. Still not over this. Look at this beautiful fan art on the inside of this book. I don't have the Target edition with like the fancy art in the back cover. Yeah, okay, I finished Empire of Storms in September. The second book that I read was A Torch Against the Night by Sabaa Tahir, and guys, this entire wrap-up is a mess because all of the books are just tearing my hearts out because they're all new releases. So this book was so much more interesting to me than the first one, and I loved the first one. But this book, I really loved seeing more of the world, and so the expansion of this fantasy world was really intriguing to me. I like seeing, like, the government levels and there's a little bit of political intrigue with this book, not a ton, but, like, enough to keep it complex, and I love Alias, whatever, Venturus, and Everyone Deserves Happiness. I'm so sorry, 5 out of 5 stars. The next book that I read in September is Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. I need to take off those stickers. Anyways, I'm about 100 pages from being finished with this book, and it's so good. Also, look at this. Can we just appreciate this? Also, I'm just obsessing over books right now. Look at it. Look at my children! Oh my god, look at all of them. This book has been so good so far. I'm really, like, bitter about the fact that I have to go do things other than read this book. So far it's a 5 out of 5 stars. I really doubt that that's going to change in the next 100 pages or so. Leigh Bardugo is a queen for coming up with these plot lines and the dialogue and the characters and the dynamics, and I haven't finished it, but it's going to be 5 out of 5 stars, so 5 out of 5 stars. And the books that I'm going to read in October are, I think Hammer of Thor comes out, which is the second book to the Magnus Chase series. I think it's a trilogy. That one comes out October 4th. And then I'm going to read Gemina, which is the second book to, I moved it used to be over there, is the second book to Illuminae. I'm so excited. I feel like I've been waiting for like years and years for this book, and it hasn't, I mean, it's been about a year, which is like a normal time to wait for a release. That one comes out October 18th, and I'm beyond pumped. I'm so excited. So, let's get pumped for that. Going to try to read Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children yet again. And I realized that I was kind of kidding myself when I said I wanted to read it before seeing the movie, because I never go to the movies. It just doesn't happen. I would love to. It's not a thing that happens. So I still want to read it. I still want to see the movie. I'm just most likely not going to see the movie in theaters, which really sucks, because then I'm not going to be able to, like, donate to the This Movie Did Well money. What is it called? Net gross? And since it's Halloween and I'm horrible with scary books and anything horror related, I'm gonna try to read something like a little creepy. I don't know, I've heard it's creepy. And that's The Diviners by Libba Bray. So I think this book is set in the 20s. Yeah, that looks like a 20s car and 20s hair. Wow. History. And I think it's like paranormal ghosts in a city in the 20s. I truly have no idea. Maybe I could read the blurb. That would probably help. So that's my video for today. I'm sorry it was such a mess. Hope you all were a lot more successful with the books that you read in September. If you have a month where you don't read a lot of books, that's okay, because it's not a competition and you shouldn't feel stressed out to read books. You should just read because you enjoy reading, not because you're like trying to hit a 12 books a month deadline. Live your life. Read your books. Go your own way. That was very cheesy, I apologize. So I hope you have a great day or night or whatever time it is, wherever you are, and thank you for watching. And just the whole thing is beautiful, the cover is beautiful, everyone inside this book is beautiful on the inside and out, and I just love everyone. Finished Queen of Shadows. Did I finish Queen of Shadows? What am I saying right now? What is happening? So we're gonna go ahead and get on into October.